And welcome to the Best Damn Book Club on the internet. On today's episode, part 2 of Batman the Long Halloween, episode 122. We're also going to get into our personal recommendations this month. And we're going to do a whole bunch of goofy weird shit. We're back outside, back comfortable. Davis is smoking a cigar, which is going to annoy me a little bit. So we might get a little tension in there. Who knows? But we'll get into the episode and you can find out there. And welcome to the Best Damn Book Club on the internet. My name's Ryan Talmadge. That's Davis Crocker. This is Two Idiots Reading Comics. And today might be the last time we go outside because Davis has gotten just a little bit too comfortable.
Gotten a little comfortable, folks. Cigar, whiskey. It's cold. We've got blankets and sweats, long sleeves.
I'm going to have to Professor X this shit out here this month because only brought shorts, so yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be a little miserable for a little while.
Yeah.
Especially with the wind blowing directly in your face.
And the smell of cigars does not smell good to me.
We could swap around for the first time ever.
No.
No, not that pungent.
I'm not the kind of person who will tell a grown-ass man what to do in his house, but I am the type of asshole that will complain a little bit. Into the camera? Yeah.
You're either the camera or in your face.
I'm trying to start a nerdy empire here, Davis.
YouTube doesn't love us to begin with, so.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
I don't think any algorithm really loves us.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We
don't want to go down that rabbit hole yet.
No. What,
what's up?
I guess we talked about it earlier. When did you start this?
When I start what?
Smoking cigars.
Well.
And is this purely just because your wife's not here?
Partly because of that. She has an allergy towards cigars and...
Fuck, I should have lied about that like she did.
What? Oh, yeah. See, I don't believe you.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't believe her, but you can't call her out like you can.
I can't call her out for that. So, no. Shit, it's cold. It makes me feel good. A little happiness in my life.
I thought you were going to wait till tomorrow, though.
Well, see, that's the thing. I went in the smoke shop to grab a cigar, and I completely didn't even realize that was the tradition after the Alabama-Tennessee game.
Some Alabama fan you are. I knew that.
I mean, 15 years running, traditions seem to get a little old and distasteful.
I think everything Alabama does is distasteful.
Well, you are an Auburn fan that can barely scram together a bowl-winning season.
We're not going to a bowl game this year.
You're 3-2, 3-3.
We're 3-3.
You'll scrounge together a bowl.
Outside of Western Kentucky, find me 2 more wins.
What else you got left?
We got Mississippi State.
Okay.
Alabama.
That's in Tuscaloosa this year.
Yeah.
No.
Arkansas.
A&M. You might could win in Arkansas. Is that in Jordan-Hare?
Maybe.
If that's in Jordan-Hare, you're beating Arkansas.
I think we have 2 more home games. It's Arkansas.
If you're playing Jordan-Hare,
A&M.
if you're playing Arkansas in Jordan-Hare, you're winning Arkansas.
Not if that quarterback's healthy again. And again, this is not sports.
You started this.
You're right.
Just saying. But what we're here to talk about, folks, is part 2 of The Long Halloween.
You must really be into this. That or you really didn't like our 49-minute episodes last month.
I kind of enjoyed them. What I'm more pissed off about is that we ruined 2 of them.
Yeah.
One got ruined and the other one, the rain, fucked us. So.
Did you check the weather before we came out here?
Nope, not a chance.
Nope, me neither.
So, let's see what we learned.
We did check the mics were on.
Checked all the mics.
Yeah.
Checking them again to make sure.
Yeah, but I guess that's all the... Davis is ready to get in the comic book, so I guess that's all the weird banter we're getting into.
Well, you told me we couldn't talk about sports.
I don't think the people that listen to Two Idiots Reading Comics want to hear about specifically Auburn football.
Do they want to hear us talking about anal gaping like we did last time?
Not forced. I think it needs to come naturally.
Yeah, it definitely came naturally some odd reason last time.
Yeah, it did. I don't remember.
Yeah. It's kind of a weird...
And quite frankly, I don't want to talk about Auburn football right now.
No, as you're swagged out.
I literally all...
Yeah, that's all literally all you have.
Auburn basketball, November 11th.
God, how the mighty have fallen that you'll have to brag
George
about
Mason.
basketball and baseball in the South.
You don't think Southern boys can hoop?
No, because they literally go grab them from every other state except the Southern state.
What are you talking about?
They grab them from Ohio, out west, Midwest.
You're lucky I don't know this
I
basketball
was about to
team
say, come on.
that well. No.
I'm sure there's some fucking Southern boy on the team.
God, I can't remember his name. We got one from Georgia. We got a bunch from Georgia, actually.
Jesus Christ.
We have a white kid from Mountain Brook.
Weird.
They were like defending state champs, like 3 years in a row.
Yeah, all right, so y'all can pull these crazy basketball talents and surprisingly baseball, but you can't pull enough to take care of your football team.
Bruce Pearl.
Fuck. Equestrian, gymnastics, softball.
Bruce Pearl.
Yeah.
Brian Harson. Who would you like to go play for?
I would actually not want to be in that school at all because of y'all's fucking administration and athletic
Bruce
department.
Pearl. I would jump off a cliff right now for Bruce Pearl.
Jesus Christ.
I'd do whatever that man says.
Jesus. That fucking school.
Yeah. It's a wonderful place.
God. I honestly couldn't
Go
imagine
have fun in
growing
Tuscaloosa.
up. I couldn't imagine. Now, I will give you this. The atmosphere in Auburn is so different than the atmosphere in Tuscaloosa.
Oh, you mean
I would rather, like,
the golf-
tailgating and...
You'd rather go to the golf course and watch a football game in Tuscaloosa?
Dude, you mean the parking
Just-
lot?
Yeah, we expected you to destroy everybody.
Yeah.
Cool. Who cares?
I had a little problem last weekend. Or against A&M.
Dale's backup QB can't throw a ball.
He cannot throw the ball at all.
And now we're talking about games that, for the listeners,
We're
are...
like 4 weeks behind.
Yeah, that's why we don't talk about sports on here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not happy right now. Raiders
I can
suck too.
tell. The Raiders are... Jesus Christ.
Almost beat the Chiefs.
And didn't.
And didn't.
Yeah. Y'all. Oof.
I
Y'all
saw a
screwed.
stat. We're the first team to have a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver, no turnovers, and still lose the game.
You had all 3 of those stats in one game and lost?
Against the Chiefs, yeah.
Y'all are so fucked.
Yeah.
Wasn't it just last year y'all were playing for
We made
playoff
the playoffs.
contention and...
We're the wild card team. Lost to the team that went to the Super Bowl.
Bengals?
Yep.
Damn.
You look so dumb.
I do. But it
You
still
just
makes
got
me feel
smoke
good.
in your
I
own
did,
eye
and
and
it just
flinched.
fucking hurt.
You're
That really
such a
did fucking hurt.
dipshit.
Shit, it won't last too long. This fucker's burning fast.
I was about to say.
That's a...
Aren't
Jesus
those supposed to
Christ.
last longer?
It is, and that is not lasting
Or
long.
are you just like suffocating it down?
Dude, I've taken like 6 puffs off of it, and it's already like a quarter gone.
I bet you he sold you a cheap one. He was like, look at this mark right
Oh,
here.
yeah, I'm sure. I mean, when I walk in and go, yeah, I've only smoked 3 times, what do you suggest? Makes me feel good. It's
Are you
fun.
just trying to get all this stuff out now before your baby comes?
Pretty much. Maybe not.
Just please don't get high tomorrow night when we do the other 2 episodes for this month.
Oh, no. The only reason I'm not doing that is because I probably have to do a drug test the next week or 2, so I got to keep that clean.
Yeah, I think I should have one
It's
coming
got
up
to
in
be
the next
coming.
couple months.
It's got to be coming soon. But it ain't too far behind.
Hey. Can't believe you're having a kid.
Dad joined the club. I mean, full-heartedly thought we were going for adoption, then was set on it, and then surprise.
I can't believe y'all are having any type of child here.
Well, that too. I mean, I'm 27, you're 28, and it feels like
I don't feel like I still feel like a child.
yeah, I still feel like we're in college. Like it still feels like we're in our early 20s, not on the backside going into our 30s.
I was talking to my mom and sister. They're talking about like I need to start making doctor's appointments and shit like that. And they were like, I've made some comment. I was like, I need an adult to go with me. I don't know what I'm doing there. And they both just looked at me and they were like, you're an adult. And I'm like, no,
But
I'm
am
not. I'm not an adult.
But am I really an adult?
Yeah, no.
I was listening to a podcast and they're like, what is the worst thing about, like, what made you realize you were adulting? And that was one of the first things. It's like when I realized I had to make my own appointments. It's like when I realized, like, oh, Oh, I have to make this?
The first time my mom tried to pull that on me was high school, senior year, haircuts in the middle of football season.
What?
And she was like, "You're 18. You can make your own haircut appointments." And I was like, "Guess who's just not getting a haircut?"
Guess who's not getting a haircut?
I can get a haircut the entire fall semester of senior year of high school. She
Jesus.
made me for Christmas.
God. Well, hell, I didn't get a haircut from ending of high school till going into senior year of college.
I know, we begged you
Yeah,
to
it
get
was
at
a
least
begging.
the dead
Yeah.
ends.
Nah.
If you ever go find, are there any pictures of you with long hair on your Instagram?
I'm sure there is.
Go find
I'm sure
Davis.
somewhere on
It's
there.
some combination of DJC 2017 on Instagram.
Yeah. That's,
Long hair Dave.
it's definitely on there somewhere.
Long hair Dave was a sight to be seen.
I would say that when it was at its longest, to me, it was its best. Still wasn't great.
Well, yeah, because you didn't trim the dead ends.
Well, right, but out of all of it, it was at least that last month
you,
was
like,
okay.
I don't think you ever put conditioner in it.
No, I never did.
If you washed
I
it.
literally used, when I did wash my hair, it was literally just the basic ass head and
I
shoulders.
know, and
for
you
dudes.
could have, like, your own wife, sister, and mother were all mad because you had better hair than them, and then you just didn't, like, take care of it.
Yeah.
Like, you could have had, like, one of the best flows on the
My
team.
sister always still is so pissed off about the fact that my hair was so thick,
Yeah.
and hers is so thin, and that I
Yeah.
didn't give I really didn't give a shit.
Also,
It was
shout out to her on getting engaged.
She did.
I doubt she listens to this.
She
but,
doesn't. She doesn't even subscribe.
Don't
Fiance doesn't even subscribe.
So he doesn't listen.
Nah.
Good. Well, he should get out as soon as possible.
Run, motherfucker, run.
Yeah. But yeah, this kid. What theme are we doing for the bedroom? Or is
Right
wife
now,
letting you pick?
well, it was kind of a. She picked it. I agreed, and I do agree with it. We're doing
Which means you said it's not worth the fight.
we're doing kind of more of a Winnie the Pooh. Doing a
That's a
kind
neutral
of a
either way.
1,000 acre woods
Okay.
theme.
So the Star Wars posters in the hallway, do those have to go?
No, they get to stay in there.
Oh, nice.
I strategically asked where can they go that they can stay.
I'm a bitch. I might have to get in a second blanket.
Jesus Christ!
Next episode.
You want my hoodie?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, because I think I'm at a bigger size than you now.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I got my football hoodie somewhere in the house. No, that's at the
I was
office.
about to say, that's small.
It is small. I wore that this week at work, and it was like, Ugh.
Yeah.
Um,
I got to double check with your wife because I got to. What, you said like newborn, they're only in for like 3 months.
yeah, it's
So
If
why
you're
would
gonna
I buy
buy-
a newborn? So
yeah. If you're gonna buy shit, buy like
I might literally
3
just
to-
buy.
3 to 9 months, like shit like that.
I might just buy like one for each age group.
That works too.
I just gotta figure out. I'll get one Auburn one just as the joke, but then like I'll actually get like 2 or 3 like Raiders, Celtics, and then like superhero stuff ones.
I'll put my kid in that stuff. I won't put him in Auburn shit.
Yeah, no. But
I can't do that.
you have to have one for the joke.
Oh yeah, one for the joke. There'll
Just
always
so-
be. It's always one in the house.
If it's at the baby shower, I put my or I don't even think guys go to baby showers or something. I don't know.
No, I'm not.
At some point,
I'm
I
sure I
just
actually have to go.
you have to open it in front of everybody, and then everybody has to make joke.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
never gonna
He's
wear
never
that.
gonna do that, yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be for the joke.
Yeah.
Well, the rest, I'll put him in Celtics and Raiders and Red Sox.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all your teams, isn't it?
Yeah. Unless they make some pro wrestling baby gear.
Not gonna lie, if they make some pro wrestling baby gear, actually might be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. You get
That'd
some
be actually pretty
DX
fucking
and
cool.
have a kid that says like, "I got 2 words for you" on it,
No,
and then like Stone Cold.
breast milk.
Wait, what?
2 words, breast milk.
No, it's suck
me,
it.
Give me. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's even
I got
better.
2 words for
Suck
you.
it.
Suck it. Yeah.
Suck the tit.
Jesus.
I don't know pro wrestling shit.
There's another one from AEW now called The Acclaimed, and they have this thing where they do scissor me, but it's like a handshake, and you do the you do the scissoring thing, and they've got a guy who in his singles career back in like the 90s was Mr. Ass, his
Yeah.
Billy Gunn. And then he had 2 sons who wrestle now. And people started calling them the Ass Boys.
Jesus.
And then the Acclaimed called him Daddy Ass one time. And now he's like their manager. And so they say, "Scissor me, Daddy Ass."
Fucking hell.
And
That's
I
actually
can get a
pretty
shirt
fucking-
that says
that's pretty
that.
fucking hilarious.
Well,
That's
yeah.
bad.
I'm nervous about you having a baby.
You should be in my shoes, man. It's like
I see one of 2 things happening. Either your wife completely takes care of it and doesn't want you around at all anymore, which, depending on how you look at it, could be good, could be
Yeah.
bad. Or we will never do the show ever again, and your entire life will revolve around that baby.
It's kind of too extremes, but it's not totally too far fetched.
Exactly.
Uh,
I think it's all how your wife reacts.
oh yeah, and it'll definitely depend. I mean, we'll just have to.
Because I've had
see.
aunts that did both. Like, I legit had an aunt who, like, she was the youngest, and so she saw all the older sisters getting married, so she rushed to marry her, like the first guy that proposed. And then adopted some kids, and like once she had her kids, she didn't give a fuck about that husband anymore.
Oh Jesus
And
Christ!
so he was just kind of like, she's like, kind of like how they tell you to get out of the way to do dishes because you do them wrong.
Of course.
And it was kind of the same way with kids. So
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see Bailey doing that.
we don't say her name.
My wife, I don't see her doing that.
Yeah.
No, I won't. I mean, my dad was amazing. I love my dad, and he took care of me.
Shout out, bud.
Yeah, bud. He took care of me. He did everything he could.
Yeah, but Donna sounds like, I don't know. I just see Donna being like, you know that Vine where they're like, "Hey, what do you have?" And it's little Kenny's like, "A knife." I feel like that was Donna. Like, she didn't pay attention. Like, you were just running around doing shit.
I did.
Yeah.
My dad was usually the one that handed me the knife.
Yeah.
He handed me the knife, the scissors, the chainsaw, the
Yeah.
weed eater. Riding a damn
And
push
then
ball when
Donna's
I was
just
like
over
8
there
years
like,
old.
"Oh, fuck."
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy. I am very happy, and I'm actually really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Be totally honest.
What are we hoping for? You know there's a correct answer.
There's a correct answer, but to be totally honest, with the struggles over the past few years, I don't care. I truly don't. I don't.
I don't believe you.
But I really don't. It's kind of just, I kind of want to have a little daddy's girl.
I thought you were about to say girl down. I was going to punch you in the fucking face.
Daddy's girl.
I
Or
think you're just
also
saying-
I'm afraid. This is gonna sound very self-centered. I had, and I think you would agree, we had successful football careers of our standings. Of like we.
I think you
both
had a
went
pretty
to-
good football career for someone that was under 6'2".
Yes,
under 6'3".
that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
we both started 90% of our high school careers.
50.
50?
I didn't play that nice private school ball, Davis.
When did you start?
My junior year.
Oh shit. Oh, well, I started.
I
10th
went
grade.
to 6A public school
Yeah,
before there was a 7A.
Yeah. I was in the biggest AISA 3A at the time. One of the biggest 3A.
How many kids were in your graduating class?
42.
300 something.
But we also weren't richy rich like the St. James's and all that shit. We just didn't want to go to the poorest fucking public school in the South.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
But y'all had how many kids on your football team?
I think my senior year was 60 of us. Every kid was on the team.
And that was middle school to high school?
No, 10th to 12th.
Okay.
Just 10th to 12th.
10th to
Then
12th we had
7th to 9th team.
10th to 12th I think we had like 100.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Either way, from our standings and where we grew up and our heights and our sizes, I would say we both had successful trajectories in football. So I still fear the projecting of, oh, well, you need to be better than me on a boy.
Well, no, you don't have to do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I still fear it, but I don't think I have to do it because, I mean, I did win a state championship. I played 3 years. We both went to college football.
No one
Suffered through college football.
No one says you have to be Billingsley's dad from Friday Night Lights. But it would be fun to go to football with your kid.
Oh, definitely, and I want that.
Which is why I'm mad at my nephew because all he wants to play is baseball.
That's okay. That's better.
Although
than soccer.
I think
that's
they're
better
gonna
than the cousin that wants to play soccer.
I think they're gonna try him at basketball a little bit, but kid needs to get hit and toughen up. I was the same way. Yeah. I was a little punk.
You need to hit.
I need to get hit.
I mean, you need to get popped in the mouth a few times to learn what.
And they were like, "Well, he got hit in the face with a ball the other night,"
that doesn't
and
count.
I was like, "No,
that just hurts.
He needs to get hit in the chest.
Hurts for a second.
In the face.
It hurts for a minute.
He needs to get hit.
It's not a repetitive.
He needs to get hit in the chest until he's mad and then hits back.
Correct.
As bad as that sounds, but you gotta at some point learn to stand up for yourself.
Yeah, you need to be hit a few times to learn what real pain is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of on both sides. I mean, it's kind of either way right now. Maybe by the next time we record, I'll know.
Are y'all doing a gender reveal?
No.
Oh,
we're gonna do we're gonna have a pre-test done, and then we'll have it given to a friend of my wife's, and she will make us up a little ditty bag, and we'll do it at the house.
Dude, you should let me do it. You know what my idea was?
Oh, Jesus Christ, what?
I find out. Y'all don't know, but I know.
Of course.
We go to like some local professional wrestling company. One wrestler is wearing.
There's midget wrestling just south of here.
There's Deep South Wrestling, I think, is actual. There's like a actual semi-professional. Or
really?
They're like very small, but they are professional wrestlers. Go to them, say, hey, we want to do or just pay 2 professional wrestlers, and then like find like a half-ass ring or something.
Yeah.
One's dressed in pink, one's dressed in blue, and you all have to watch a professional wrestling match and tell them to like. I want a 30-minute like instant Iron Man classic.
You know what would be? You know what's bad is I think we would actually both enjoy that.
Oh, I would too.
Because it would just be.
Also, like
it would just be fun.
That
it's better than just like
that balloon popping with the confetti popping out, where it's like you get 30 seconds of suspense, and it's just like imagine if it's 30 minutes of 2 guys going. Fun. Like doing their best
6-7 submissions that fail, and then
like you have false finishes, like kicking out at 2.9.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be fucking
actually
awesome.
kind of be fun. I did think about shooting something.
Why am I not considered for this? I have way better ideas than all your wife's friends.
Because we have weird sense of humors that allow us to think like that.
Yeah, but I guarantee y'all's parents show up. I'm like, this is what we're doing. They'd be like, that's so dumb, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
And then when we're over, like,
damn.
That was actually pretty fucking cool.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I really did think about shooting something. But again, it's one of those like, oh, wow.
Also, if you miss.
Well, it's like, if you miss that first shot, then you're just a fucking, just fucking dumb.
That kid's fucked. Also.
And I ain't shot in a long time.
Yeah.
And I definitely ain't going to put it 10 feet from me and shoot it. And,
no.
Definitely ain't kicking something, swinging a bat at something, pulling something. You throw athleticism shit in there that I ain't pulled out in a long time, that's gonna really mess up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
How about this? I'll be the 3rd of our friend group to have a kid.
Yeah, that's
And right now,
one of our friends pointed that out to me the other day. And I was
right
just
now,
like,
it's 2 for 3 on girls.
Okay. You saying that's bad?
Well, I'm saying it could be 3 for 3 on girls.
It could also be 1 for 3.
It could be 1 of 3.
1 for 3.
But I don't know. Then it's the whole fear of a daughter and growing up with shithead or trying to have shitheads running around the house.
Exactly.
But then again, the boy being a shithead is about as much trouble.
You just got to get one dude right, not the whole universe of dudes.
That's true. That's very, very true.
Also, girls are kind of evil when they're little.
They can be.
Conniving.
They can either be evil or really, really sweet and then turn evil.
That, or they make you think they're sweet.
And then they're evil.
Like my niece tries to do.
That then beats the shit out of her brother.
Yeah. And lies straight to your face and thinks you...
Like, oh, I
doesn't-
didn't hit him. As
my
you
niece and
literally
nephew-
watched him beat
My nieces
watched
and
her.
nephews are like the worst liars ever. I'm like, y'all are so fucking stupid.
As you literally watched her
I think
just
I said
beat the
this-
shit out of him.
I think I said this last time, but I have a third niece, 4 out of the 3. A 4th niece or nephew.
Yeah.
But it is a niece, or we already know, coming. And I told the other 3 that she was my favorite already.
Jesus Christ.
'Cause they were
Before the others even.
Pissing me off that bad.
I remember you telling me one time you're at the house with the other 3. Or the 2 of
2
the,
from
yeah.
that sister.
And like you just wanted to leave.
Oh my gosh.
Like even your dad was just
they
like
wear me out.
even
so
your dad
fast.
was just like, I need to leave. Like
Yeah.
I just fuck it, I need to leave.
Yeah. When they're on it, they're on it.
How do they get along with the third one? The other one.
From the stepsister?
Yeah.
Oh, they're like best friends.
Okay.
They all live in the same town, so.
Oh, that's true.
Granted,
See, and that's something I didn't grow up with. I didn't grow up with close nieces and nephews. I knew my nieces, I mean
cousins.
cousins, but I didn't grow up with them.
I was from the oldest daughter, and so it was me and my sister, and then 2 or 3 years younger than me, I had a cousin. For a
Yeah.
long time, it was just us 3.
Right.
And I was in Gardendale, they were in Vestavia. So we saw each other like a lot during the summer, but during the school year,
Right.
you ain't making that
And see,
drive. So
My mom is the daughter of the oldest daughter.
Yeah.
But her uncle, which is my grandmother's youngest brother, is actually younger than my mother. So like, all right, my grandmother, my mom's mom. My mom is the same age as my grandmother's youngest brother.
Yeah.
And
Late kid?
Huh?
late kid.
Oh, very
Yeah.
late kid. Like, my great grandmother thought he was a tumor late kid.
Oh.
Like, went to the doctor because she wasn't feeling good late, like tumor wise.
Yeah.
And they said, oh no, honey, you're pregnant.
Well, I got an uncle that's only 10 years older than I am. 5 years older
Wow.
than my sister, who is the oldest of our generation.
But all right, so my grandmother had my mom, but then my mom didn't have me till later.
Yeah.
So she grew up with her cousins or her uncle and nephews and shit. And then when I came along, my cousins, the grandchildren, were already 10, 15 years older than me.
Yeah.
And then when they were having kids, they're either like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 cousins that are like 3 years younger than me and 5 years younger than me. And I mean, we like each other, but it's just they live in Georgia and we see each other at Christmas and Thanksgiving, and
Yeah.
that's it.
At that point, you're just like, all right,
Cool.
cool to see you for 2 hours. Can't wait to see you next year.
Yeah, it's
Don't come back.
It's like I know I would like to hang out with him, especially the cousin that's closest to me, but I mean, he lives in Georgia. I mean, it's
You'll always have your sister.
yeah, we're not going there. I've known her for 24 years. It's enough.
Yeah.
But
I guess that's enough.
ranting
Yeah.
because we got to do this for 4 more episodes.
I know. Well, 2 tonight.
2 tonight. Luckily, 2
2
tonight.
tomorrow
Maybe
night.
tomorrow night we can have bitch fests.
You mean?
You might be bitching about Auburn, and I might be bitching about Alabama.
I will promise our fans no more. Well, unless
You can't promise.
if Alabama loses,
If Alabama loses, I may not be coherent enough to do this episode tomorrow night.
if
Auburn-
Alabama
if-
loses, we're gonna be
if-
listening to Rocky Top all day.
Jesus, I'll burn this fucker to the ground.
Good.
I will. If all, oh Jesus Christ!
Home sweet home to me.
Oh, Rocky Top.
Oh, we can't sing on YouTube.
Tennessee can suck that nut.
You're not good at improvising.
I'm not, but I like it. It's funny to me.
Okay. Part 2. Batman, The Long Halloween. Go ahead and credit some people.
Let's hit those credits. We've got our writer, Jeff Loeb, our artist, Tim Sale, colors, Gregory Wright, letters, Richard Starkings, and Comic Craft.
Sure.
And, of course, Batman's created by Bob Kane and
Bill Finger.
So, I don't know if I mentioned this the last time we did Long Halloween because it was kind of a very hazy 2 o'clock in the morning read.
Rain dodging episode.
Yeah. I think this is my favorite Batman suit. Batman himself this is probably my favorite rendition of Batman. His look. Except for the pointy ears. I've never been a fan of the pointy ears. Like the tall pointy ears.
Sometimes I can do tall pointy ears.
I can, and sometimes it works. Like the
Batman
heights
Arkham Knight
change.
was
Like the
pretty
heights
tall.
seem to change
No,
in
Arkham
this
Knight,
episode,
Arkham
like
Asylum.
within this whole story arc.
Mhm.
But just the bulkiness, the brute, like he
Oh,
is fear. Like when he shows up on a balcony.
Okay. Matt Reeves over there.
Yeah. When he shows up on the balcony, especially with the Roman there towards the end of the story, when he's finally trying to figure out who the
Mhm.
Holiday Killer is, the way they draw the cloak kind of like mist around the bottom of him on the balcony.
Yeah, I do like when they do that.
That was really cool.
It does
like
make
he
him
was
seem
on
creepy
he
and
was
scary.
on the railing,
Mhm.
but it made him look like he went to the floor.
Yeah.
So it made him look like he was 10 feet tall.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed that. Now, the way they drew the Joker, Scarecrow, and the Rogue Gallery was a little fucking creepy.
Yeah. Oh,
The way they drew Joker with his very
Two-Face.
long, pointed face, that
yeah,
got
it's his
fucking
teeth
creepy.
that kill me with the
Dude,
Joker.
the teeth.
Two-Face,
then
though, they killed
Two-Face.
Two-Face.
Huh?
They killed
Oh,
it
that
with
was
Two-Face.
Oh, that was fucking perfect.
And I think this is like his actual origin, which
I
I,
would
didn't
imagine,
know.
like,
I thought that would have happened like a
So,
long time ago.
I think we did talk about that. I for sure had no idea who the Holiday Killer was.
Do you know who it is now?
Yes
I had to YouTube
and
it.
no. I believe. All right, so the original Holiday Killer
Yeah.
is Harvey Dent's wife,
Yes.
trying to be one with Harvey.
No, she was literally
She was trying to she was
No,
trying
it
to
was-
connect with Harvey.
not connect. It was more of she got tired of not seeing her husband because he was working on this case. She was like, I'm going to go fucking kill everybody then.
But it still didn't make her closer to Harvey, though.
No.
Like that was
That's
the weird
what-
thing.
That's like
And-
that's the tragedy of it.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now, when do you think Two-Face realized Harvey Dent realized that his wife was actually doing it?
I don't know if he ever did.
Well, he says now, and this is the weird twist at the end before
Yeah.
they revealed the wife. When Harvey says there were two,
Because
Holiday
he killed
Killer.
on Halloween.
correct, and that's the way Batman and
Yeah.
Jim Gordon piece it together.
Yeah.
Do you think Harvey was actually hinting to his wife, or do you think he was actually talking about himself?
I think he was talking about himself.
Really?
Because it wouldn't surprise me if he did some other ones too. But actually,
Well, because all right, go ahead.
maybe he was. I don't know. Because I had to YouTube it. Because I was like, well, fuck. There's 3 people claiming it.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? And the YouTube video, or like the YouTube I found, said that the son of the Roman, who is who I thought it was all along, and I knew he faked his death.
When they didn't show the
They didn't
body,
show his body.
that was the
also-
biggest clue.
Any type of thing like this where it's always the underappreciated guy who wants more.
Yeah, and then
And everybody was like, no, you can't join the family. You're the best of us, or blah, blah, blah. And all he was like, dude, I can help do this.
he became the worst
Yeah.
of them. Right.
And
He took it the extra step.
but the YouTube video and all the stuff I found was him. He was just claiming it. He was just like taking credit for it.
Okay, all right.
But also,
So-
like, why did you figure? I don't know.
So
So I guess technically he is
After-
because he killed himself.
after his death, fake death,
Yeah.
he did start going after people that would understand, who knew who he was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where Harvey's wife
So maybe he did know it
and
was
maybe
her.
Harvey
Yeah.
were killing the
Purely Maroni
opposite.
guys.
Yeah, the Moranos. I never understood.
Falcone.
Yeah, it was the Romans.
Carmine Falcone.
Carmine.
Falcone, and then Sal Maroni.
Yeah, Sal's competition.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Falcone and Maroni. That's what it is.
like they're like once you go back and look at it, you go, oh, okay, there's a clear cut definition of
Yeah.
she was killing Maroni men.
Falcone.
No,
Yeah, because it was the Falcone case. Carmine the Roman Falcone.
correct, but she wasn't killing Falcone.
Yeah, because they were all the ones that died at the beginning.
Yeah, because it was the cousin.
It wasn't
the
until
daughter,
after
yeah.
he had his fake death that they
Then
started killing.
They
Because
started
on the
killing
boat,
Maronis.
he was like, it's funny that only he calls out Sal Maroni. He's like, it's kind of funny that only my guys are dying.
That's right. And then we get to the point of Maroni's men are starting to die.
Yeah.
Then we start seeing the coroner die.
Yeah.
The sister dies.
Mhm.
Then Maroni himself gets killed.
Yeah.
And then that's the final nail.
Yeah.
But it still seemed
It was a little confusing at the end.
it was like I really did not see it being the son. I really did start turning to Bruce, like the way Bruce and Batman was seeing it of, oh, it is Harvey.
Yeah.
Just they kept really portraying
Oh, yeah.
Harvey, and when it in my head when I realized that, if you pay attention, they start drawing Harvey in shadows.
Yeah.
They start making his right
Mhm.
side light and his left side dark
Yeah.
in shadows, and you sit there go,
And if you don't
I-
know who Two-Face is, you don't know.
you don't catch it, and then when it was just like, oh, is this his Two-Face turn before he's scarred?
Yeah.
It's like, here it is. Like,
Mhm.
all right, once they scarred him, and it was gonna be like, oh, all right, Harvey's done it the whole time, and now he just embraced the darkness.
Mhm.
I really didn't see, definitely didn't see the wife, but definitely didn't really understand that the son was going to be the other majority killer.
Yeah.
Why not kill the Riddler? Outside of the fact he's a rogues gallery and you can't
it's
really
April
kill
Fool's
off.
Day.
Huh?
Is April Fool's Day?
So it's the reverse joke of,
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
okay. Because other than, okay, well, you can't kill the Riddler because the Riddler is like an ultimate rogue.
Yeah.
A-list rogue. Like, it would have been pretty tacky to kill him in that situation, but why not pick somebody else? But
Mhm.
Does Batman and Catwoman actually know who their alter egos are?
I don't know. They toy with this
They
one
toyed.
a lot. I know in future they do, and it wouldn't surprise me if they do here because it was kind of a joke, a long-running joke that every hot girl knows who Batman is.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I figured, like, when she cut him,
Yeah.
I guess that was in the first one.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, well, that's her proving that it's Bruce, because when they get together as Bruce and shit, I always forget her name. What Catwoman's real name is?
Selena Kyle.
Selena Kyle. When they were actually together, it's like, oh, he's scarred, and it's like, okay, she knows now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Such a nice young couple.
Yeah. So, to me, this was a really fun comic.
Mhm.
Really enjoyable.
Yeah.
I don't know if this goes in my top 10. It's odd. Like,
Of all time?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, of course, this is like Batman's like one of his top 10
I was about to say.
like greatest storylines. But it just seemed everything was very nice and neat. It's a really cool way to introduce Two-Face. But then the ending just kind of muddled it. Just kind of,
Yeah.
not ruined it, but just kind of was like, oh, well, that's how we're going to end it?
But then that all, I mean, maybe it's literally just The Sopranos, but aren't all like mafia things like just kind of leave the ending ambiguous?
That is
It
true.
literally just might
That
be
is-
The Sopranos.
It might be just Sopranos. But, I don't know. I still love it, though.
Yeah, it was good.
I sent
I
you
do
a
like
thing
the
today. I'll probably get the hardcover, the deluxe edition of this, is only $50.
I don't know why they made prequels and sequels though.
Yeah,
That's kinda...
there's a prequel, a sequel, and a Catwoman story.
Although I think if it's not written by these two guys, I'm not doing it.
Well, I know that the one that I sent you today that he really hyped on from New York
That was
Comic
a
Con
prequel.
was a prequel, and they said they wrote it back in 93 to 96.
Hmm.
And that writer is no longer alive.
Jeff Loeb?
Whoever wrote the prequel series, whoever wrote that first
Well,
installment.
that guy who wrote The Long Halloween is Jeff Loeb, so.
Well, I know, but there was apparently like what they call the prequel to it from
Uh-huh.
93 to 96. That writer's dead. I don't remember if it is Loeb or not.
Okay.
But I don't know. It just the covers were cool, but I don't understand how you would do I would see how you do a sequel, but like to create a whole series just on Catwoman and a whole series on the prequels.
I saw them stand them up together though. Like the three that was like a prequel, a sequel, and the Catwoman
yeah.
were not as thick as The Long Halloween.
Oh
so.
God, no. I think they said the Catwoman was 140 pages. The most recent, the prequel, was a 180.
Yeah.
And then this one was like 300 and something.
Yeah.
Or 200 and something. Like it's
We had to split it into
crazy.
2 episodes.
Yeah,
so.
crazy difference. But I don't know. What's your thoughts? I'm rambling.
I mean, I really liked it. I like the art. You don't have to sell me too hard on a Batman story.
And a Batman story that's not focused on Joker.
Yeah, true.
Especially the kind of the
And Jokered out a little bit.
Yeah, the Jokered out that we've gotten in the past 5-6 years now.
I mean, I knew it was good because it's like I said, when people talk about the best Batman story arcs, it's always up in the top 5. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's good. I like it. I can see why it's in the very good story. And it's obviously stood the test of time.
Yeah.
A little aggravated it took us to the third Halloween to do it.
Right.
But we did it. And I mean, though, it's going to be tough to beat, I can tell you that.
It will.
And the sad part is Batman usually does numbers on our show, so.
That's true. Now, did you ever think that the Calendar Man it's the Calendar Man, right?
Yeah.
The one that's in Arkham. They really kept harping on him.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, well, if Long Halloween wasn't Calendar Man, then what the fuck did the Calendar Man do?
Right. Because we originally thought that this was the Calendar Man's origin, which it really seemed to be a Two-Face origin with some other shit in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just and then even at the end, even Harvey, he flips the coin and says, "Up, not you," and walks away from him.
Which is funny because like every piece of content I've ever seen is Calendar Man's in jail, including the Arkham series.
Yeah,
and the fact that he let everybody out got to him is like, oh no, you can stay.
You can stay.
It's like what? How did he end up there, and why is he the only one that can never escape?
Right. Now, I know the reason you can't do it because of the stories and like the way you need to progress with long running stories. The son that is Holiday or claims to be Holiday. They immediately say, yeah, he's going to the gas chamber. He's going to be killed. He's being executed.
Yeah.
Why the fuck aren't they doing that with the Joker, Scarecrow, Riddler?
That's a good point.
Like the city is agreeing that this man will be executed.
Yeah.
But they don't agree to do the Joker, Scarecrow, Ivy, the rest of the shit shows. The actual villains aren't being sentenced by the city to be executed.
I guess because all of those people go to Arkham, which is technically for the mentally insane. And if they claim insanity, then can we really kill them for something they can't control?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I don't know.
I mean, like even Batman, even he hits a point in this with when he's got the Holiday Killer by the throat, and he's like, "I will finish this."
Yeah.
It's like, okay, here's.
No, you won't, but okay.
Like, okay, well, this is Red Hood's whole idea. Is like, okay, do it, just do it, and he won't do it, and of course Batman will never do it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think that's the one thing that always gets me with kind of the hero stories is like you yourself, villains rise to the role that the hero is.
Yeah.
So the stronger the hero, the stronger the villains.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if the hero's never willing to finish the villains, or the villains are never willing to finish the hero, it is just a perpetual loop of, oh, you do good this time, you do good bad that time, you do good this time. You get out, you ruin the city, you get put back in prison, or you get hurt too much as a hero, you can't save your city for a year or two. It just, I don't know. I think that's why we have kind of enjoyed our Image comics, where they're just like, no, goodbye.
Well, yeah. How else do you get 75 years of?
And of course, as a writer and as a, I mean, fuck, he's been running for 75 plus years.
Yeah.
You have to keep your villains, and you
All
can't
the
just
good
kill
ones,
them all.
yeah.
Yeah, the good ones. But it's just, I would like to see some kind of some mid tiers get in there and go, oh no, yeah, you're gonna die today. Like, your story ends now.
That's what the Red Hood's for.
Yeah, but he still just doesn't seem to be like mainstream. Like, no one seems to want to give him his shining title.
Middle child syndrome. I get it. Been there.
That actually makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. I've lived it.
I know you've lived it. I have not.
But you heard it here first. Davis wants Batman to kill people. Just go watch Batman v Superman.
Yeah,
So-
we don't talk about that run.
Yeah.
Of movies
Um,
and DC ruining itself.
but this episode's probably already a little long,
Oh,
so
I'm sure it is.
go read Batman: The Long Halloween if you have not. Pretty fucking good. Don't know why you're listening if you didn't.
Right.
But personal recommendations. Do you have one?
You hit it first.
Okay.
I'll find something.
So, Davis might have something to say about this one, but Cyberpunk 2077
Jesus Christ.
is now at the top of every video game store. Oh, they're at the top of the charts.
Took them how fucking long?
All because a new anime on Netflix based in the Cyberpunk 2077 world called Edge Runners.
Oh, I've heard about this.
It's good as fuck.
Okay.
Apparently, a lot of people love it. I think it's very good. And now all of a sudden, people are going, well, not all of a sudden.
Huh.
People were looking forward to this game for a long time, and then what happened.
Right.
But also happened to coincide with, holy shit, Cyberpunk is actually playable now.
Yeah.
And they also have released new DLC for like new story arcs and stuff that correlate with the Edge Runner show.
So
And so now like 2 years later, if not longer, Cyberpunk is back at the top of the video
where
game chart.
it should have been the day it was released.
Yes, and well, it was the day of the release.
Okay.
It was not a month after.
Yeah, the month after it was definitely not where it was. Where
But
they
I've
wanted
started replaying the game because of this show, and it's exactly what I was hoping it would be.
So, did they create the show?
The show is
wanting
technically
it to be Cyberpunk 70s-esque, like to coincide, or is it
Uh,
technically a separate entity and they're just kind of meshing
it's in the same
worlds?
world, and I think it's canon, but it takes place before the game.
Oh, okay, all
Yeah.
right. So it is.
You don't have to know anything about the game to watch the show.
But it is 100% tied to the game.
I would assume so because I
Early.
restarted, which is probably why I was a little late today. I was playing
I didn't
Cyberpunk,
get out of work early, so.
and like early on in the game, they show an image of the thing that supposedly starts the quests for the anime related quests for the new DLC
Yeah.
popped up, and I'm like very early because I restarted.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I would say they're same universe.
Cool.
But
Glad
it is
it's
a
finally
fun.
fucking doing something.
It's a very fun anime. Watch it. I think it's either 10 or 13 episodes. Very good.
pretty quick.
Legitimately, like, never wanted a relationship and a TV show to work out more.
Jesus.
So,
Like relationship, like the
between the main character and
Gotcha.
the main lead and the female
Gotcha.
lead and male lead and all that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I'm glad it's finally
And then
doing
go play
something.
Cyberpunk 2077. It's a great
Jesus
game.
Christ.
It's a great game, and it works.
You got to have a PlayStation 5 to play it, folks.
I think they've got it playable on 4, but not great.
Sure.
You can have a PC also.
Of course, PC works.
Yeah.
I mean, PC runs the fucking world.
Yeah.
But either way, I think my list is going to be, or not list, but
Recommendation.
yes, my recommendation is going to be a little different take. Is kind of just enjoy yourself. I mean, I've been kind of. It's going to be. I can see your face.
You didn't have anything, did you?
I really didn't.
You could have asked me for one.
I want to do this one though, but having a kid
Might as well
coming,
pick up your cigar for it.
fucker's dead now.
Good.
Having a kid coming really has kind of changed some of my opinions on stuff. Is like enjoy the time you have by yourself, because some things will change. And
As soon as you have a kid, it all goes away.
it does
and they
go
ruin
away,
your life.
but it does. No, they don't completely ruin your life. It's a different life. It's a different happiness. It's a different joy that will be coming into my life pretty soon, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy. But
Okay.
I'm also
Done?
yeah, I'm done.
Done or you
Since you're
finished?
kind of kicking me out.
Yeah. Davis is going to be a dad. We're all happy. But if there's no show in the future, it's because of him.
Jesus.
Or
Or
blame the
depression
child.
ass, or depression ass over there.
blame the child. I spent a whole day at work and then playing Cyberpunk, waiting for you to get off work.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you still didn't get here till 8:00.
Well, yeah, I didn't get to start playing till 5. But next week we got Black Panther.
Woohoo!
Hopefully we lined up our dates right.
Yeah, it'd be close enough.
It should be close. It's either going to be before or after the new Wakanda movie. But we'll get into that next week.
That's right.
And we will see y'all next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.